Over the past few years, Uttoxeter Racecourse has watched silently as Epic has grown from a small community event to being one of the UK's most respected leading LAN events, providing fun for the competitive and casual gamer. But as time went on, it became apparent that Epic would have to find a new home. So we have. Welcome to the Kettering Conference Centre. Why did you choose the Kettering Conference Centre?
Well, it was time for a change. We're outgrowing Uttoxeter, so we started looking for another venue, looking all over the country really, looking for the best location. We did a bit of a survey and everybody said East Midlands works well. We mapped everybody, mapped all the participants to see how far people travel, and this worked well, so we came along, had a look at the venue, and we instantly fell for it really. It's got everything we need, it's got the space to expand for the future, it's got all the facilities you'd expect, the camping, the transport links, so yeah, it was perfect for what we needed.
Okay, with that said, what makes it an ideal location for a LAN here?
There's always going to be arguments about what's the centre of the country, but we feel it's the centre of where our community are going to travel to. You know yourself, you got here from London with an under 1 hour train journey. There's a 35-minute train journey from Luton Airport. It's straight off the M1 and the M6, so it's great travel distance. Yeah, there's going to be a few people with a slightly longer journey. Myself, my journey's gone from being about 20 minutes, it's up to a few hours, particularly in the van. But yeah, it's in the right place in the country for us.
John, I was going to show the guys around.
Yeah, let's go.
Doors closing. Doors opening.
Joe. Okay, so this is the gallery atrium. It's going to be the heart of the LAN. All of the halls connect off here, so we've got the boxes over there. We've got one of the main gaming halls behind me. So in here, we're going to have some of the exhibitors, the pub quiz. We're going to have all of the catering in here as well, and our console area. So when people want a bit of breakout space, then they can come here into the gallery. Should we go and take a look at one of the gaming halls? Let's go. This is the Fair Isle room. It's going to be one of the biggest halls we use for the first few events here. It's going to be about 240 gamers, no external windows, so no glare on your screens interrupting your gameplay.
This is Portland, another one of our gaming halls. It can take up to 72 players.
And for those of you that prefer a quieter LAN within a LAN without any speakers, this is Pendeen. And as well as those main gaming halls, we've got these smaller rooms as well that are going to be available for clans or groups, for their own private communities, for our own management offices, so we get some peace and quiet from you guys, or for our media teams as well for their coverage.
Does this mean I get my own office then?
No, Joe.
From a technical point, what are the advantages of the Kettering Conference Centre?
Well, the main advantage here is the internet connection. At Uttoxeter, we're very limited on what we can do with internet. There's nothing at the exchange. Getting fibre installed is very expensive, and there's just nothing there. We're using lots of ADSL lines, and it's not ideal. Whereas here, there's lots of potential for what we can do. We're talking to the venue and seeing if we can work together on getting a better connection put in here, and that will allow us in future to offer more games, a better experience, better coverage. So it should be really good here.
I'm very impressed with the venue from what I've seen. I've seen the halls where we're going to have the social gaming, the hall where we're going to have the competitive gamers. There's also places for other people to go to. There are separate rooms, so if people want a quieter room. All in all, it looks like a better place for the LAN to be.
Okay. What are you most looking forward to personally?
I'm looking forward to the social side as always. I think the LAN for gaming is very important, but it's the people that make the LAN so special. It's everybody meeting up a couple of times a year, coming together. That's the most important thing for me.
And most importantly for a lot of people, the location. What are your thoughts on that?
I think the location's good. For some people it might be more difficult to get to. For me personally, it's double the distance, but it's only taken me just over an hour to get here, so it's not too much of a problem. There's good travel links, there's buses straight outside, the train station's a few minutes away, as you've seen. It's quite central to the country. There are going to be winners and losers, but it happens all the time.
Well, I think the one unique thing we've got here is lots of space, and I think that's going to really benefit the event. The other thing we've got is really great offer in terms of catering. There's going to be lots on offer on the day, and really wide choice for all the competitors here.
Okay, so I'm guessing in that sense, obviously, very important for our community. Lots of variety, I assume. And...
Oh, absolutely, yeah, variety, and we can work with you guys on what we think would be the best choices to have on offer on the day.
Lovely. And another important aspect, I think, for our audience, what do you think of the bar here?
The bars are fantastic. That's one thing that we don't lack. We've got some great bars here, and they'll be open and manned on the day. So yeah, it really adds to the atmosphere of the event.
For those of you that don't want to travel to a hotel, we have 60 beds on site.
So that's it. We look forward to seeing you at Epic.TEN. That's the 15th to the 18th of February 2013. You can book now at www.epic.LAN.co.uk.